Good morning. Welcome back to the Mkumba Eye. I am Ahere Lydia. I would like to thank all our viewers. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. For those who are reaching out for more interviews, please continue reaching out because we are always happy to host you on the show. And today we are having one of the most lucky guys, I guess, because he was nominated president without having to go through elections of people voting for him on the show. So Christopher, you're welcome to the show today.
Yeah, thanks Lydia for having me on this show.
Yeah.
First of all, I appreciate you and your group Habato for taking the initiative to come up with such a nice idea. And our school, like social scientists, being practical is one of the things I think we should embrace. And I'm happy to be here with you at this exact time. And hello to all the viewers of the Nkumba Eye. I encourage you to always follow this website and always do like and subscribe because these are our own people from our school and everything they do is to bring our school on board. Thank
Yes.
you.
Christopher, could you introduce yourself which course are you doing? Because we know you're from the School of Social Sciences, but introduce yourself to our viewers, a little biography about yourself.
So, on introducing myself, I'm by the names of Christian Naebali, and I think most of you in Kumba know me as Mr. Black because that name sounds most than the real name of mine. I'm a student of doing bachelor's of social work and social administration in my year two, second semester, and I happen to be the president-elect of this great society, School of Social Sciences in Nkumba University, uh, and I think I'm coming on board to take this society to greater heights.
Yes, thank you. Many people want to know, especially students from the society, they want to know how you were elected because they don't remember voting. So they would like to understand how you're now the president elect.
Yeah, to comment on that, first of all, I want to first of all talk about the civic environment in Nkumba.
Mm.
We students at Nkumba University, we don't take politics and leadership as a great thing. Very many students do not engage themselves in this kind of politics around Nkumba, society politics, girl politics, because now, I don't know whether they see these things as light or whether they think this leadership is a minor thing. But then I remember when they put up a call for people to pick nominations and people to pick different responsibilities, there was an outcry for very many redundant posts that people never showed up. For example, post representatives, because apparently on the people who came up to take the leadership posts, we have only two course representatives. That is from social work and a student from IRD, and other courses do not have source the course representatives. So I think just because people are not engaged in the community and political environment around our schools, that's why they don't know. Because me, I came to stand and I was alone. Nobody showed up, and people have been like, we had an ongoing election process, but then we never knew how it ended and how some questions have been coming to my table telling me, Kristen, we saw you stand, we saw your players, and all of a sudden we never started seeing your players. We don't know what happened. Why did you quit the politics? But then the fact is that the electoral commission came up to declare me as the president-elect because there was no any other person who had come up, and there was no need to waste resources in going into an election process of which is quite going to be expensive, and yet you are a single person contesting. So that's how I came into this position, and I thank you all for those who trusted me because I had supporters even though I was not elected in an official way. But I thank you all, and I'm coming on board to serve you all, no matter how I came into the office and no matter who and who didn't trust me.
Okay, thank you, Chris. But then diving into the society, I would have to say it's kind of a boring school here in campus. It isn't that vibrant, as you have seen with the law school, SBA, and even IT. So, what new agenda are you going to introduce so that society becomes more vibrant? What new thing are you going to bring on board?
Um, Talking about that, I come on board with different ideas because I think the School of Social Sciences, we are this among the schools here in Kumba that have students who rarely appear into gatherings. The
Yes,
school,
true.
we don't see these people engaging in things that benefit the
Now,
school. We
like
never.
the source dinner people are not ready to pay that money.
That's it. That's it. That's
Yeah.
what I'm coming to because the other semester we had a preparation for a source get together, and very many people never showed up to come up and pay and eh, like to join and have some what. I think we
Mm,
have to bridge that gap because it
mm,
is a serious gap that is affecting us as
mm.
the source students. We have first and foremost look forward to bringing togetherness amongst us. The other time I saw people of IRD doing a diplomatic dinner and it was successful. I want to preach to you all, so students, that if you can have that zeal and have that togetherness and say, let's do this and go for a common cause, we can achieve together because this is a small thing. And I come on board
But
with
then I feel like the money is expensive. Okay, you call it a small thing, but there is a student in society who's struggling with tuition, and then you tell them to pay 100K for dinner. So don't you think that is also kind of stressful to them?
that's what I was coming to. As I'm coming on board,
Mm,
as a leader, you have to have always new ideas that you're selling to your people
mm,
because we shall work with systems, we shall work with policies that are already in place, and we shall also advocate for new policies and formulate new policies that can favor us. Apparently, we are paying 150 ordinary, 150. 100 for the ordinary persons for that dinner, 150 for the VIP, and 1 million for the table. But me as I say, if the social society will come together and say, at least per semester, let everyone in the social society subscribe like 5,000 to the society
mm.
for membership on a semester basis because I know everyone in the social society is capable of subscribing a 5k or paying 5k on a semester basis,
Mm.
and we have an account for the source school so that when time comes and we have to host an event like this, we find when we already have some money and we can say now the other time we had 100k just because we never had any money to top up on. But at this time, if we have contributed like 5,000 each students and we have subscribed to the school, it means we shall have money for the school to run organizations, what the school's programs, and at that time we can say now let the money for subscribing to the dinner be slightly below. We find ourselves paying like a 50k, which can relatively help every source student. That's it. I can say on that.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Chris, for honoring our invitation. Any last remarks to your students because now you're their leader? Any last remarks to them?
As I conclude,
Mm,
I I come to you as your leader
mm,
just because I'm trusted to that office and I want to work together with those who believe in me and those who might disagree with me on some points, but then we shall work together to a common cause. And as we are in this election period, I want to take this opportunity to also commend my friend Nassim McCoy Clinton, who is a brother, and I also believe in his manifesto and his visions and missions. And I think if you support these kind of people and we go through, we can build a government that will start from the guild to the school, and we can make Nkumba and Nkumba schools great again. For God and my country, I salute you.
yeah, thank you so much for honoring today's interview. And yeah, that is your president, SOS people. So start asking questions. He was elected or nominated fair and square. We are going to be bringing you more interviews. Even we are going to be keeping you posted on what is going on in the campus. Keep tuning in, keep watching, and have a good morning.